Yesterday I was talking about Raghav. So he asked how long has it? They said since
There's a echo.
This.
Why is that?
Arun needs to mute.
Okay, is it better now? Yeah, now. So yes. So Raghavji then mentioned, in every session, mention the number. It's very very proud also to say this is the 161st session I counted. I was numbering the videos also till 132. Then I counted remaining. The last session was 160. I know one session in between we did not record. So it would have been the 162nd, but that's okay. By the available recordings on YouTube, it's the 161st session. So Abhinandanani to all of you.
It is the other way around. You are so motivated, Mahodaya.
Yes.
You are really a good teacher. Yeah.
Nirvighnam kuru no deva sarvakaryeshu sarvada saraswati namastubhyam varade kamarupini vidyarambham karishyamaha siddhir bhavatu no sada gurur brahma gurur vishnu gurur devo maheshwarah guru sakshat param brahma tasmai shri gurave namaha Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane Apadama Pahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Ramaya Rama Bhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Shri Raghavam Dasharathatmajam Aprameyam Sitapatim Raghukulan Vayaratnadipam Ajanubahum Aravinda Dalayataaksham Ramam Nishachara Vinashakaram Namami Shri Raghurama Charu Tulasi Daladhama Shamakshama Dishrungara Gunabhirama Trijagannata Shaurya Ramalalama Durvaru Kabandharakshasa Virama Jagajjana Kalmasharnavottarakanama Bhadragiri Dasharathi Karunapayonidhi Anjaneya Matipatalanam Kanchanadrikamanīya Vigraham Parijata Taramula Vasinam Bhavayami Pavamananandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kratamastakanjalim Bashpavari Paripurnalochanam Marutim Namatarakshasantakam Buddhirbalam Yashodhairyam Nirbhayatvamarogata Ajadyam Vakpatutvancha Hanumatsmaranad Bhavet Kojantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Arhya Kavita Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam. Jatana Panchangam Shobhakran Nama Samvatsare Dakshinayane Varshato Shravanamase Krishna Pakshe Tritiya Tithihi till 11:19 a.m. Sthiravasaraha Revati Nakshatram throughout the night till almost 1:08 midnight. Ashwini followed by Ashwini Nakshatram. Ganda Yoga till 8:31 p.m. followed by Vriddhi Yoga. Vishtikaranam till 11:19 coinciding with the ending of the Tritiya Tithi. Followed by Bhavakaranam till 10:01 p.m. followed by Balava Karanam. Typo there. We were at about 26 shloka or so in the 26th sarga. Bharatasya samipetu naham katyah kadachana riddhiyakta hi purushana sahante parastavam tasmannate gunah katyah bharatasya grato mama. He was giving instructions of, generally the ego of a king and in general the submissiveness of a citizen. So he was saying, don't try to praise me, don't try to bring my name before Bharata because he's the king and I should not be praised. Napitvam tena bhartavya visheshena kadachana anukulataya shakyam samipe tvasya vartitum. At the same time, you don't have to bear all the any wrong thing, or you don't have to bear his burden as such. Anukulataya shakyam samipe tvasya vartitum viseshena kadachana. Try to very consciously behave in a very abiding manner, abiding the princely, the royal protocol. Behave with him. Tasmai dattam, because Tasmai dattam nrupatina yavarajyam sanatanam. I think we just read this. Let's start from there. Tasmai dattam nrupatina.
Tasmai dattam nrupatina
Yavarajyam sanatanam.
Yavarajyam sanatanam.
Saprasadyastvaya site.
Saprasadyastvaya site.
Nrupatischa visheshatah.
Nrupatischa visheshatah.
And so in continuing, he's saying, why all this? Because Tasmai Nrupatina Yavarajyam Sanatanam Yavarajyam Dattam. Unto that Bharata, the eternal kingdom of ours has been offered or given by the emperor, by the king, Dasharatha. And so Saha Prasadyaha. And so he has to be pleased, or he has to be he should not be unpleased. Saprasadyaha tvaya vayu site. Especially Nrupatischa visheshataha, especially my father, the king, try to please him always, make him happy. Aham chapi pratignyam tam.
Aham chapi pratigyantam
Guroho samanupalayan.
Guroha samupalayan
Vanamadjaiva
samanupalayan
Vanamadjaiva yasyami.
Vanamadhyaiva yasyami
Sthira bhava manasvini.
Sthira bhava manasvini.
So he's saying, Aham chapi tam guroho pratignyam samanupalayan vanam adhyaiva yasyami. I also, following my guru. Guru is his father. See how many times he keeps referring his father as guru, guru, guru. And we said why also. The reason being, the father does the Gayatri Mantra Upadesha or the Mantra Upadesha. And so he is the first guru in a way, official, formal guru. So Rama keeps saying, Tam Guroho, of that guru's pratignyam, promise, samanupalayan, by ensuring that I am following, or I am enabling this fulfillment of the promise of my guru. I am vanam adhyaiva yasyami. Today itself, I am heading to the forests. Sthira bhava manasvini. Be stable. Don't get agitated. Don't get frustrated. Don't start crying, depressed and all of that. Sthira bhava. Be stable. Be firm with the resolve of being able to live 14 years successfully in collaboration with all these family members, with all the royal members, and wait for my return back. And so he's using the word manasvini. I know you have all your heart for me. You love me so much, but I have to go to fulfill my father's or my guru's promise, he says. Yate cha mai kalyani.
Yate cha mai kalyani.
Vanam muni nishevitam.
Vanam muni nishevitam.
Vratopavasa paraya.
Vratopavasa paraya.
Bhavitavyam tvayanaghe.
Bhavitavyam tvayavane. Tvayanade.
Tvayanaghe. You are trying to read. You are not listening and interpreting.
Anagha.
Anagha. So he's saying, how will that be possible for 14 years? If you have to, we just got married, and for 14 years, if you have to be alone here, you are a young lady, beautiful lady. How to be able to live on your own like that. And further, the prescription that he's giving is Vratopavasa paraya bhavitavyam tvaya. By you, Vrata upavasa para, beyond not only following Vrata and Upavasa, taking these 14 years as a Vratam, that okay, my husband is going to fulfill his guru's wish. I shall remain here with the love for my husband. So that is my Vratam. And Upavasa paraya. And so how to keep yourself in these 14 years not getting agitated by being Upavasa, by doing Upavasa. Upavasam, as we said, is not just fasting, is Upavasam, living nearby. Living nearby, ultimately the God or the divine entity, or living nearby your Diksha. Closing, remain standing as close as possible by your resolve and constantly reminding yourself. And the best one, when you don't have anything else to do, is, of course, to be with God. Reading, japam, diksha, dhyanam, yoga, etc., etc. So many activities, bhajanam, so many activities can be done with the divine. And hence, Rama is asking her to Vratopavasa paraya bhavitavyam tvaya, by you, Anaghe. I know you are a sinless lady, Anagha, a great name, Anagha. And I see this name mostly in Maharashtra, Anagha. So, Anaghe, tvaya vratopavasa paraya bhavitavyam. And why? Yatecha mayi kalyani vanam muni nishevitam. He is giving one more, he's qualifying it also. He's saying, Yate, in my going, meaning after my leaving for Vanam, Kalyani, oh auspiciousness one who offers auspiciousness always, Kalyani. Muni Nishevitam Vanam, the Vanam that is lived and served by Munis, by the saints and sages. After my going there, since I will also be living with Munis and Rishis and living like them, you see a little adjective that is giving here by saying that, and hence he is also asking Sita also, you also be Vratopavasa para. Do you see the beauty? Because I will be going to Vanam in Muni Nishevitam Vanam Mayi Yate Kalyani Tvaya api, in a way, Tvaya api Vratopavasa paraya bhavitavyam Anaghe, he's saying. So I will also be with Munis and all. You also live here like almost a Vratopavasa Dikshita Muni, just as I would live there with Munis without any luxury and all. Kalyamuttaya Devanam. And so he's saying, how is that Vratopavasa para? And he's now giving some more details. Kalyamuttaya Devanam.
Kalyamuttaya Devanam.
Kritva Pujam Yatha Vidhi.
Krutva Pujam Yatha Vidhi.
Vanditavyo Dasharathaha.
Vanditavyo Dasharathaha.
Pita Mama Nareshwaraha.
Pita Mama Nareshwaraha.
Kalyam. Kalyam means in the time. In the time means early morning, appropriate time, Brahma Muhurtam. Kalyam Utthaya, by waking up, by getting up in the right time in the morning. Devanam Pujam Yatha Vidhi Kritva. As per all the protocol, as per all the details, by doing the entire puja every day in the morning. Mama Pita Nareshwaraha Dasharathaha Vanditavyaha. It's a beautiful instruction he's giving. I also tried to do it when I was whenever I am in India. As soon as I complete my Sandhyavandanam in the morning, I go down, My father doesn't so much appreciate it because he thinks, hey, this isn't, what is this, man? Kind of a thing. But my mother, she'll be so happy if I do it. I go touch her feet immediately. So same instruction. So he's saying, you finish your pujas and after that, go and do vandanam to the king, my father, Dasharatha. Mata cha mama kausalya.
Mata cha mama kausalya.
Vruddha santapakarshita.
Vruddha santapakarshita.
Dharmamevagratah kritva.
Dharmamevagratah kritva.
Tvattas sammanam
Tvattah sammanam arhati.
So my mother, Mata cha Kausalya Vruddha, she is an elderly lady. Santapakarshita, especially depressed because of my leaving for the forest. And so she is tormenting, lamenting. Santapakarshita. Such lady, dharmameva agratah kritva. Only because of the dharma. What is the dharma? Your daughter-in-law, she is the mother-in-law. Whether, even though you might do the best, we know mother-in-law, she will still be worried about me only. And so, in a way, that all of that is implied. I'm talking this based on what I see now, right? So, however way she might be behaving, even though you might be pleasing her so much, doing the best to her, her worry will be only about me. Even if it is so, I do not know. Even if it is, even if she will be so, you should continue to behave the best with her. Why? Dharmam eva agratah kritva. By keeping dharma alone, the dharma of the relationship between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, kritva, tvattaha sammanam arhati. She deserves all the respect and honor from you. Tvattaha sammanam arhati. Vanditavyāscate nityam.
Vanditavyāscha te nityam.
Yah sesha mama mataraha.
Yah shesha mama mataraha.
Sneha pranaya sambhogaihi.
Sneha pranaya sambhogaihi.
Samahi mama mataraha.
Samahi mama mataraha.
So, vanditavyascha yaha seshaha mama mataraha. Te nityam vanditavyascha. All the other mothers of mine, which means Kausalya, Sumitra, and any other aunties, etc. Te mataraha nityam vanditavyascha. All of them also have to be done vandanam. So that means after you finish your puja in the morning, go first meet my father, do vandanam to him, then to my mother Kausalya, and to all of my mothers that are present in the house. Sneha pranaya sambhogaihi. Sambhoganam here is palanam. That means treat them or take care of them with sneha pranaya, with affect, with friendship and love, with love and affection. Take care of all these mothers and my father with all love and affection, because samahi mama mataraha. All of them, I treat them, they're all equivalent to my mother. Sumitra, Kaikeyi, and any other aunties are all equivalent to my mother. I have treated all of them with the same mother, affection as my mother. So take care of all of them. Sambhogaihi, that means by palanam, by taking care, take care of them equally with love and affection. So many instructions he is giving. And bhratraputra samau chapi.
Bhratraputra samau chapi.
Drashtavyau cha visheshataha.
Drashtavyau cha visheshataha.
Tvaya bharata shatrughnau.
Tvaya bharata shatrughnau.
Pranai priyatarau mama.
Pranai priyatarau mama.
So bhratraputra samau chapi. The brothers should be treated like children, like sons. Bhratru putra samau, my two brothers. Bhratru putra samau. That means brother and sons are equal. Chapi drashtavya ucha visheshataha. You have to take care of them especially. In fact, I see a small hint here. Anyway, we'll come to that. So, Tvaya Bharata Shatrughnau Mama Priyatarau Pranaihi Drashtavyau. So, Bharata and Shatrughna, who are very beloved brothers of mine, they are equivalent to sons, and you should, take care of them with all that love and affection. I'm wondering, why is he using only Dvivachanam here? He's saying only two, as if he is subconsciously, he is prepared that Lakshmana will join him, even though he hasn't expected that. He didn't consciously, never expected that. He was saying, he will now, he's instructing Sita to stay back. That means he never even thought that Lakshmana will join him. And he never thinks Lakshmana on his own volunteers to join. But here he is using Dvivachanam only for Bharata and Shatrughna, as if what about Lakshmana? Vipriyam nacha kartavyam.
Vipriyam nacha kartavyam.
Bharatasya kadachana.
Bharatasya kadachana.
Sahi raja prabhuschaiva.
Sahi raja prabhuschaiva.
Deshasya cha kulasya cha.
Deshyasya cha kulasya cha.
So Vipriyam nacha kartavyam. Don't you ever displease him. Because previously he said, please him. Prasadyaha. And now he's saying, Vipriyam nacha kartavyam. Bharatasya kadachana. Don't you ever displease Bharata. Why? Sahi Raja. He is the king. Prabhu is the Lord. Prabhuschaiva. Deshasya cha kulasya cha. Not only of the nation. He is the king or the Lord of our Kula, because he is now the Raja. Of our family also, he is the Lord. And so he should never be pleased. Rama is used to Lakshmana being on his side always, so that thought might have come naturally to Ram, correct? Yeah. Unconsciously, not consciously yet. Consciously, he was prepared to go by himself alone, because he only was instructed. Aradhita hi shilena.
Aradhita hi shilena.
Prayatnais chopasevitaha.
Prayatnais chopasevitaha.
Rajanaha samprasidanti.
Rajanaha samprasidanti.
Prakupyanti viparyaye.
Prakupyanti viparyaye.
So he's giving one more general habits or general personality traits of Kshatriyas, of Rajas, of kings. Aradhita Shilena, by character, Prayatnaihi cha upasevitaha aradhitaha Rajanaha. The kings have to be with conscious effort, with deliberate efforts. They have to be aradhitaha, they have to be honored. And upasevitaha, they should also be served. Why? Samprasidanti. If they are honored, if they are served well, then they are pleased, they are extremely pleased. And when they are pleased, they will bestow the best on them. If they are displeased, prakupyanti. Kupyanti itself is, they'll be angry, they'll get anger. Prakupyanti, they will get extreme anger. So either they will be extremely pleased or extremely displeased. And so try to, deliberately, with conscious effort, try to honor them and serve them so that they recognize and feel happy. this is based on general king's attitude. He is giving all these lessons. Each person will be different, but these are general traits. So he is giving those lessons to her. Oh, and so with those two extreme characters, what do they do? Aurasanapi putran hi
Aurasanapi putran hi
tyajyantya hitakarinah
tyajantya hitakarinah
samarthan sampragruhnanti
samarthan sampragrunhanti
jananapi naradhipaha.
jananapi naradhipaha.
So it's a very good quality he is praising of the kings, of good king. A good king or good kings, naradhipaha. What do? They aurasan apiputran. Aurasan means those urasa. Uras means the chest. Generally they say mera chhati se aurasah means those who are born out of chest. That means atmaputraha. Means that's why they are called atmajaha. Right? So aurasan apiputran, their own blood relative, that means blood son, born biological child, biological children, bahuvachanam. Aurasan putran api, even biological children, tyajanti ahitakarinaha, if they are not being helpful to the nation, if they are not being helpful to the state and kingdom, tyajanti, they give up. Good kings don't go by mere biological child. My son has to be the next king. No. What do? Samarthan jananapi sampragrunhanti. Capable janaha, ordinary people, unrelated to you also. They constantly look out for capable people, and once they find a capable guy better than your son, they might give up your son and appoint him as the next successor. Naradhipaha, those who are rulers of men, good rulers of men. I mean, good is how we are saying, because we don't see such kings nowadays, right? But naradhipaha samarthan sampragrunhanti ahitakarinaha aurasan putranapi tyajanti. And hence, you have to behave better and show your capabilities, that you are worthy. It's a great lesson. And in fact, this rule is exactly followed. Even we should not talk politics, whatever we say, but this is exactly true in BJP, for example. Right? There is no blood relation based, my son, my grandson, my great-grandson. Hey, it's not a family rule. It's samarthan. Whoever is the most capable fellow, worthy fellow, should succeed as the next one. Not my son, my grandson, my great-grandson, Gandhi family. No. So that's a great lesson here. So let's say one more time so that we can quote it. Aurasanapi putran hi
Aurasanapi putran hi
tyajantyahitakariнаha
tyajantyahitakariнаha
samarthan sampragrunhanti
samarthan sampragrunhanti
jananapi naradhipaha
jananapi naradhipaha
satvam vaseha kalyani
satvam vaseha kalyani
rajnyah samanuvartini
ragna samanuvartini
bharatasya rata dharme
bharatasya rata dharme
satyavrataparayana.
satyavrata parayana.
So he's saying, and hence satvam, such you, kalyani, rajnyah samanuvartini vasa iha. And so we try to be working in collaboration. Don't rebel, don't go against. Samanuvartini, try to work in obedience or in compliance with the Raja and live here Bharatasya, of Bharatasya Rata Dharme Satyavrataparayana. So some more instructions. Vasa means live or stay here. First one is how do you live? How do you live? By being compliant with the king. Bharatasya Rata, also be your because he is the king and he is my brother. Try to be fully dedicated to him. Bharatasya Rata, Dharme Satyaparayana, Dharme Satyavrataparayana. Just as I am Satyavrataparayana, so also you be Satyavrataparayana. The English is truthfulness, but be the one for whom reality is the ultimate. Satyam means reality, of course, of which one aspect is truth, as we know in English, but it is beyond that. Satyam is beyond that. Satyavrata parayana vasa. And so aham gamishyami mahavanam priye.
Aham gamishyami mahavanam priye.
Tvaya hi vastavyamihaiva bhamini.
Tvaya hi vastavyamihaiva bhamini.
Yatha vyalikam kurushena kasyachit.
Yatha vyalikam kurushena kasyachit.
Tatha tvaya karyamidam vacho mama.
Tatha tvaya karyamidam vacho mama.
So finally, that's how he's concluding his instructions. Aham priye, aham mahavanam gamishyami. I am now going to go to the big forest. Tvaya hi bhamini, tvaya hi iha vastavyam eva. You alone have to stay back and live here. Oh Bhamini, oh lady, oh. Yatha vyalikam kurushe na kasyachit. Tvaya tatha tvaya karyam idam vacho mama. Behave in such a way that nobody is vyalikam, nobody is hurt, or nobody is displeased, nobody is did injustice unto. So behave in such a nice, appreciable manner so that everybody is fond of you and you will keep up the name that, yes, she's just like Rama. We love Rama so much. And here is Sita by herself. She is so beloved and she is so lovable. Ityarshe Srimad Ramayane
Srimad Ramayane
Valmikiye
Valmikiye
Adikavye
Adikave
Ayodhya Kande
Ayodhya Kande
Shadvimsha Sargah.
Yadvimsha Sargaha.
So the entire Shadvims, the 26th Sarga, most of it was Rama answering and telling the story and giving instructions to Sita on how she should, try to spend the next 14 years on her own. He knows how he is sorrowful. So now we'll start the 27th Sarga, and the name of this is Sita Anugamana Prarthana. The plea of Sita also to Anugamanam, to follow Rama. So let's see. Atha Saptavimsha Sargaha
Vimsha Sargaha
Eva Muktatu Vaidehi
Eva Muktatu Vaidehi
Priyarha Priyavadini
Priyarha Priyavadini
Pranayadeva Samkruddha
Pranayadeva Sankruddha
Bhartaramidam Abravit
Bhartaramidam
Abravit
Bhartaramidabarbavit Bhartaram idam
Abravit.
abravit.
So, eva muktatu vaidehi, thus spoken unto Vaidehi, Priyarha Priyavadini, beautiful spoken, very pleasingly speaking Sita also, Priyarha, the worthy of love. She is loved so much by Rama and she is worthy of love. And Priyavadini, even she is a normally very pleasing speech lady. She speaks with very pleasing in a very pleasing manner. Priyavadini, but Pranayadeva Sankruddha. Yesterday I was discussing when I read this shloka when I was preparing with Ushaji. Anyways, looks like Sita is a role model for you all. Pranayadeva Sankruddha. She became angry with Pranaya. Valmiki is qualifying because Valmiki also knows Sita ji. So, yes, she became angry, but it is out of love. Pranayat, because of love for him, even though she is a Priyavadini, she became Sankruddha and Bhartaram idam abravit and spoke this to her husband. Is how Valmiki is also narrating in this sarga, very first line. And then I also thought, Sankruddha, Sita, I mean, how old are they married? Couple years, at the most 1 year, as most of them estimate by this time. Rama and Sita were married for just 1 year. But if she can become Pranayat Sankruddha, that means she has so much of intimacy with him or so much of ownership in the relationship that she's not afraid. She's not afraid of Rama. Oh, husband and wife, no. And then I thought some more such characters. In Telugu, there is a great song, which it is actually Rangasthala song of Satyabhama, which was such a popular one in those days that even in the later movie, that same song was took. Meerajala Galadana Yanati, Vratavidhana Mahiman Satyapati. Claims very proudly Satyabhama that, hey, can Krishna ever trespass or violate my instructions, my word? My word means my instruction, my request, my prayer, my plea, my command. And then she goes on to elaborate that in next 2 charanams. But Satyabhama also, how much of authority she has on Krishna, even though she is such a young lady and the last lady for Krishna much later. That means this in a way is showing and I was telling her, that has been our culture, that a wife and woman, she could express and portray her authority without doubts. It's only after Mughal or the Western invasions and their domination, then slowly their culture came into our stupid culture, at least in the downtrodden classes, that, man is the authority, woman is just a bone of his. Otherwise, no, women were equally Sankruddha. Pranayadeva Sankruddha Bhartaram idam abravit. So that was my first revelation when I read this shloka, and I did all this analysis yesterday. If anyone wants to comment, you can. Okay. So here onwards, next few sargas will be both talking to each other, saying, I will come, says Sita, no, it is not safe, you should stay here, says Rama. Then again Sita in the next sarga, and so on. So this sarga is entirely Sita requesting Rama that, hey, I also will come with you. But this Sankruddha, right? Because of that anger, how can you say this, Rama, that you will leave me for 14 years and go? So in that anger, her first opening line is very horrible line. Kimidam bhashase Rama.
Kimidam bhashase Rama.
Vakyam laghutaya dhruvam.
Vakyam laghutaya dhruvam.
Tvaya yadapahasyam me.
Tvaya yadapahasyam me.
Sutva naravaratmaja.
Shrutva Naravaratmaja.
So she's saying, Kimidam bhashase Rama? What are you talking, Rama? Laghutaya Vakyam Raghutaya Laghutaya Dhruvam. Hey, your instructions, your words, you are talking cheap. Laghutaya, little. And in English, if we say, you're talking cheap, man. What are you talking? This cheap manner? In a little manner? In a low manner? And you're talking lowly. Kimidam bhashase vakyam Rama laghutaya dhruvam. Tvaya yad apahasyam me shrutva. By listening to you, I'm laughing. I'm getting laugh. Apahasyam. It's seeming like comedy. Rama, are you talking comedy? Are you talking joke? Such cheap instructions you are giving me? What is this? Kimidam bhashase. That's how out of angry. On such natural lines, and this is exactly, if all of us can relate to our conversations between our couples, hey, this is such a natural sentence. What are you talking? You're talking so cheap. It's like comedy. Is it a joke? This is exactly the literal translation of this shloka. Tvaya yad apahasyam me shrutva naravaratmaja. You are the best, you are the son of the best of the men of the king. And such you are talking such cheap lines. Come on, Rama. I didn't expect this of you. In that kind of a tone, Sita ji is talking. And so now, of course, then slowly she tones down and then gets into prarthana mode. Aryaputra pita mata.
Aryaputra pita mata.
Bhrata putras tatha snusha.
Bhrata putras tatha snusha.
Swani punyani bhunjanaha.
Swani punyani bhunjanaha.
Swaswam bhagyam upasati.
Sasvam bhagyam upasate.
So she's expressing her knowledge. And in fact, this shows up much later towards the end of Ayodhya Kanda when she meets Arundhati. And there Arundhati ji, in one sarga, she teaches everything about Pativrata Dharma. And the very next answer, her answer will be in the next sarga. There Sita ji starts by saying, I know all this. My mother has taught me. And these are the additional great examples of Pativratas. I know. And Arundhati will be like dumbstruck. Oh, Sita, I thought you were a young child. And so I'm teaching you lessons. You seem like more knowledgeable than me. Such is Sita ji. And so it's the same knowledge of Pativrata Dharma, etc. She is going to now respond back from this shloka onwards. So she's saying, Aryaputra, O noble man, which means my husband, Pita, Mata, Bhrata, Putraha, Tatha Snusha. Father, mother, brother, sons, and Snusha, daughters. Bhrata means not only brother or sister. You can take it either ways. And Putraha, Tatha Snusha, sons and daughters. Swani punyani bhunjanaha. All of them, in all of these relationships, or in all of these roles, when one is playing a role of a father or a mother or a brother, meaning sibling, or a son or a daughter, they enjoy their own results of their karma. Whether it is punya, punyani here means punyam or papam. Bhagyam karma shubha shubham ityamaraha says. Amarakosha says, bhagyam means punya, shubham, ashubham, both will be bhagyam only. Whatever is the results of they reap their own results. Bhunjanaha swaswam bhagyam upasate. They reap the benefits or results of their own activities or their own fortune. They reap their own fortune. In each of those roles, one attains or one acquires the punya or papa of their own, their own karma. Bhartrubhagyam tu bharyaika. Words of Prabhaji.
Bhartrubhagyam tu bhagyayika
Prapnoti Purusharshabha.
prapnoti purusharshabha
Ataschaivahamadishta.
ataschaivahimadishta
Vane Vatsyam Yityapi.
vane vatsavyamityapi
Vane Vastavyamityapi. Kshamita.
vastavyamityapi.
So she is saying that. So whereas in all other roles, they are individuals, they are individual roles. But Bharya Eka Bhartrubhagyam Prapnoti Purusharshabha, oh best of men, or Taurus of men, or bull of men. Don't you know? Wife alone will reap the benefit from the husband. And husband, wife are cheap words in English. But Bharya alone also shares the fortune of the husband. Ataha, hence, aham adishta eva. And hence, I am instructed. She said, I am ordered. Who? By who? She said, by dharma. I am already ordered. Aham adishta. That means I have gotten the adesha. Adesha means order. I've gotten instructions. Of what? Of dharma. Aham ataschaiva aham adishta vane vastavyam iti api. That I should also live with you is also ordered unto me. By who? She is not saying. By who? Means by dharma. Why? Because whatever is the bhartubhagyam, bharya eka prapnoti. Your fortune or misfortune, only I will have to live with. Nobody else. And hence, hey, I have to live with you, man. That is the most natural, obvious result or obvious action that I need to do. Na pita natmajo Rama.
Na pita natmajo Rama.
Na mata na sakhi janaha.
Na mata na sakhi janaha.
Iha pretya chanarinam.
Iha pretya chanarinam.
Patireko gati sada.
Pratireko gati sada.
So Sitaji Hiranots is giving Pativrata Dharma principles. Na pita, na atmajaha, na mata, na sakhi janaha. You know, right? Neither father, nor mother, nor sons, means offsprings, nor friends. Narinam iha pretya. After life, in afterlife, or along the life, none of them matter for a woman. Patireko gatihi. The only destiny, the only path is patihi. Patireko gatis sada narinam. Yaditvam. There is some comment here. You can talk, no problem. Snusha is daughter-in-law. Yeah, daughter-in-law, both can be. Yaditvam prasthito durgam.
Yaditvam prasthito durgam.
Vanamadhyaiva raghava.
Vanamadhyaiva raghava.
Agrataste gamishyami.
Agrataste gamishyami.
Mrudranti krushakantakan.
Mrundanti kushakantakan.
Mrundanti krushakantakan. So, how much of devotion now she is also expressing. Lakshmana would speak like that, but Sita is also talking like that. Yaditvam durgam vanam adhyaiva raghava prasthitaha. O Raghava, if today itself you are leaving for the Durgam. Durgam means Dukhena Gamanam Yat Durgam. Very difficult to pass by, difficult to go by. Such a difficult or such a dense forest, if you want to go to today itself, agrataste gamishyami, I shall go in front of you, ahead of you. Mrundanti kushakantakan, by softening, by softening the path for you of removing kushas, any grass, any hard weeds kind of grasses, or kantaka, by any thorns that might be there along the path. I shall go ahead of you, Rama, and clear all of that. Make it very soft path for you to walk. Don't you know that I'm so capable, I'm so strong. I love you so much. Irshya roshau bahishkritya.
ईर्षारोषौ बहिष्कृत्य
Bhukta sesham mivodakam.
भुक्तशेषमिवोदकम्
Nayamam veera visrabdha.
नय मां वीर विस्रब्धः
Papam mayi na vidyate.
पापं मयि न विद्यते.
So she's saying, Irshya roshau bahishkritya, by throwing away Irshya roshaha. And nice bhashyam is given here. So, Paratishaya kshama irshya. If you think I am talking so proudly and boldly, and you get any irshya about that, put that away. Para atishaya kshama irshya. Tvadanuvartanena charita ityartham bhavishyati ityevam rupa. And the other one is roshaha. Rosha is, what is this? Why are you not listening to what I am instructing? These two feelings, if you are getting, if these two emotions, if they are coming in you, please put them aside. That means, don't mistake me, is what she's trying to say. Don't mistake me that I'm not following your instruction, or that I'm showing myself bolder, that I too can live in forest, no problem. Either ways, don't mistake me. Nayamam veera visrabdhaha. Oh, Veera. In a way, she's also hinting, you are a Veera. Why do you worry? Why do you fear about my safety? Nayamam, carry me with you, take me with you. Papam mayina vidyate. Yes, don't mistake me, is what is in a way implied by this line. Papam mayina vidyate. I'm not, papam doesn't mean here sin, it means violation, or not listening to your request or instructions. Don't think that I am violating, I'm not following you, I'm not listening you. That is not so. I don't intend that, is essentially what she is meaning here by saying this. And hence she's saying, carry me with you, take me with you. Prasadagreir vimanairva.
Prasadagreir vimanaiva nairva.
Vaihayasagate nava.
Vaihaya sagate nava.
Sarvavasthagata bhartuhu.
Sarvavastagata bhartuhu.
Padachaya visishyate.
Padachaya vishishyate.
So she is further saying, for a woman, for a bharya especially, prasadagrehi, by tall buildings, $1 million homes, or million is nothing now, but multi-million-dollar homes, or vimanaihi va. Vimana can be two terms, two meanings again, by flights, of course. But the other one is Vimanam, means one kind of homes with where the penthouse kind of a tower. If we go to Tirupati or any such temples also, they will say that is the Vimana Darshanam there. So one end of the top Gopuram will be called Vimanam. And that's a Sthapatyam, one of the temple architectural element is called Vimanam also. Either way, it is about large buildings or luxury. I mean, palaces or flights or Vaihayasa Gatena va. Vaihayasa Gatena means Animadyashtaishvarya Siddhi Sampannochita Vihayasa Sambandhi Gamanatva. So either by these high palaces, rich palaces, tall skyscraper palaces, or by flights, Vimanaihi, material flight, or Vaihayasam means Animadi Ashta Aishwarya Siddhi Sampanna Uchita Vihaya Sambandhi Gamanat. For yogis who have gotten these, who have acquired these Ashta Aishwarya Siddhi, which is Anima, Garima, Laghima, and all those Ashtas Aishwarya Siddhis, which typically comes through Sri Vidya, etc., Upasanas, and some Tantra Vidyas. For them, they can fly without, they don't need material flight, something called an aeroplane. They can fly by themselves with their own Yoga Siddhi. So, even by that Yoga Siddhi, wherever I want, I can go. For example, Varudhini Upakhyanam, the Varudhini and what's his name? Vipra. What Vipra? Yeah, so there is one Upakhyanam which comes in Bharatam and other Puranas also is quoted, where he, with that Shakti, he flies to Himalaya to actually get something for his family. But there he happens to meet her, Varudhini, and it will be a nice romantic diversion for him. But he continues to remain as a devotee, and all of that story. So that is the Animadi Siddhi, which is Vaihayasa Gatihi. By Vaihayasa Gati, or Vimanas, or Prasadagraihi, Sarvavastha Gata. In fact, every day, first thing before any puja or Sandhyavandanam also, we say it. Apavitraha pavitrova sarvavasthangatopiva yasmaret pundarikaksham sabhahyabhyantarasyachihi, we say. So, sarvavasthangataha, whether neat or untidy, whether good or bad, whether did a service activity or a criminal activity, whatever ways you are in, yah smaret pundarikaksham sabhahyabhyantara shuchihi. If at all he can. So what it says, whatever status you might be in, if you remember and chant pundarikaksha, saha bahi abhyantara shuchihi. External and internal also, he becomes clean. Then somebody will ask, if you just say Pundarikaksha, how will you become clean man? If he could remember it, if such a violator, trespasser, sinner, if he could remember Pundarikaksha and chant it, then he will naturally, he's obviously no more a sinner. Because now he was sinning because he didn't remember. If he remembers, then he won't. So that's as simple as that. So, Sarvavasthagata Bhartuhu Padachaya Viseshyate. For a woman, none of these matter. Not for a woman, for a bharya, none of these matter. Bhartuhu Padachaya, Padaseva, which means being with the husband matters most. Dubai jao, America jao, nowadays it doesn't matter. But those days in 60s, 70s, even for me in 90s, all of us, when we came to the US those days, to a small town called Portland or Providence, Rhode Island, where there were not many Indians also, to bring the wife was, should we bring her or not? Where will I get even an apartment? Will we get any food there? how will we carry? But they said, we will come with you. Okay, come. So, Bhartuhu Sarvavastha Gata Bhartuhu Padachaya Visishyate. Being together is most accomplishing thing and not living separately. Anushishtasmi matracha
अनुशिष्टास्मि मात्रा च
pitracha vividhashrayam
पित्रा च विविधाश्रयम्
nasmi samprati vaktavya
नास्मि सम्प्रति वक्तव्या
vartitavyam yatha maya.
वर्तितव्यं यथा मया.
Amma, Sita is a very what they say, very bold lady, a very confident lady, and proud also, proud of herself always. And she keeps saying this. You don't have to tell me. I don't have to be told again and again, or I don't have to be told now. She's saying, na samprati na vaktavya asmi yatha vartitavyam iti maya yatha vartitavyam iti na vaktavya asmi samprati. Why? Because anusishtasmi matra cha pitra cha vividhashrayam. I've been trained by my mother and father, vividha ashrayam, about various situations, about various events, about various developments, in which how a pativrata will always be with her husband and take care of him. Anusishta asmi. Sishyaha, shishyatve sthitaha, sishtaha. And that's why Sishtachara, when we say Sishtachara, we mean good practices, right? But what it means is those practices which are trained unto a student. And that means whatever was taught from the childhood, all the good things, good manners that are taught from the childhood. So Anusishta, I've been trained, one by my father, then my mother, then other gurus, and then other elderly people at my home in Mithila. Don't think I'm untrained. Don't teach me all this. How to behave with your brother, how to behave with the king and all. I know all of that. So I don't need to be taught anymore. Oh my God. See the line, how Sita is saying it. Na yatha maya vartitavyam iti na samprati vaktavya. Samprati means at this moment. And this, right now. Right now, you don't have to tell me anything. I know everything. I've been trained by my father and mother. I know everything, Rama. You don't have to tell me anything. I am going with you. That's all she's saying. What happened? Aham durgam gamishyami.
Aham durgam gamishyami.
Vanam purushavarjitam.
Vanam purushavarjitam.
Nana mruga gana kirnam.
Nana mruga gana kirnam.
Shardula vrukasevitam.
Shardula vrukasevitam.
So she's saying, oh, yaditvam durgam vanam gamishyati adjaiva. She said, right, if you are going to go today itself, I'll go in front of you. And so that same durgam vanam, aham gamishyami purusha varjitam vanam. She's saying that difficult to go forest also, purusha varjitam, uninhabited, the dense thick forest also, I shall go with you. I shall go, she's saying, not even with you, I shall go. And what kind of a vanam? I too know it, Rama. Nana mruga gana kirnam, filled with various groups of species of animals. Shardula vrukasevitam, ruled by the tigers and vruka. Vruka is another cat family one, whose waist is almost so narrow after the ribs, that if you see, it will be, and that's why it's called vrukodara. Vrukodara means one whose stomach or the waist is so narrow, like the vruka animal, that broad chest and ribs and narrow waist. That is, such one is called vrukodara. And so Vruka is that animal, which is like tiger. Even tiger also has a very narrower waist, but Vruka has much further narrower waist. So Vruka, Shardula Vrukashevitam, Sukham Vane Nivatsyami.
Sukham vane navitsyami.
Nivatsyami.
Sukham vane nivatsyami.
Yathaiva Bhavane Pituhu.
Yathaiva bhavane pituhu.
Achintayanti Trin Lokan.
Achintayanti trin lokan.
Chintayanti Pativratam.
Chintayanti pativratam.
See her tone, how it is mellowing down and becoming from Samkruddha, where she started, to slowly, as she is recollecting and talking dharma, she is mellowing down her tone, becoming softer, docile, and the best woman role model of a nari, of a pati, patni. So she's saying, even though it is a Shardula Brukasevitam, Nana Mruga Gana Kiranam, Purusha Varjitam, Durgam Vanam, Aham Gavishyami, and Sukham Vane Nivatsyami, I shall live happily there. I will never let you regret that Sita is having to face all these troubles. No, I live happily, Rama. I'll never make you feel sorry. I'll live very, very happily. I'll be happy. Aham sukham vane nivatsyami yathaiva bhavane pituhu. She's qualifying the most. She's not saying as happily as in Ayodhya. She's saying as happily in my father's place. Because for a girl, her parents' place is the most freedom place for her. I mean, of course, nowadays, because we live in our own homes where parents are don't so much live with us, they feel that home is their own home and where they have the most freedom and independence. But in the olden days, where they live together with the parents-in-law, brothers-in-law, sisters-in-laws, etc., then for them, when they go to their parents' place, that is where they feel the most freedom and independence and happiness. And so she's naturally, unconsciously quoting that. Pituhu bhavane yathaiva sukham ineve tathaiva vane nivatsyami. As happily as I would live in my parents' place, I will live so happily in that horrible, terrible forest also. And how? Trin lokan achintayanti. Without worrying about all the worlds, all the three worlds. That means what is happening there. Oh, it seems they're happy there. Oh, it seems they got Tesla now, Model X also. What is this we are walking here? Oh, it seems they got the best tabla restaurant there. Here, what is this, Rama? We are eating the pig or whatever, or a fruit, fig or a pig. Without trin lokan achintayanti, pativratam chintayanti, only focusing on the pativrata, which is to be with you. That's all. To be in unison with you, nothing else. Pativrata, in pativratam. So that is a vratam, just like Satyanarayana vratam, just like Gauri vratam, Varalakshmi vratam. So also pativratam. For me, pati is everything, nothing else. Such a vratam. I'm only thinking about that, nothing else. I shall live very happily as I would live at my home. Sushrushamana te nityam.
Sushrushamana te nityam.
Niyata brahmacharini.
Niyata brahmacharini.
Saharamsye tvaya vira.
Saharamsye tvaya vira.
Vaneshu madhugandhishu.
Vaneshu madhugandhishu.
So sushrushamana te nityam, by serving you, by listening to you, which means by serving you, by being obedient with you. So sushrushamana te nityam niyata brahmacharini. I will be very disciplined. Niyata, niyamam niyame sthitaya niyata. So following all the rules, strict time routines. Oh, I won't say I'm tired. Oh, last evening walk was so horrible. I couldn't even sleep properly with all the mosquitoes and all biting and hitting my hands, hitting my legs and all. And so I'll wake up at 8:30, 9:30. No, I will still wake up at 4:30. Niyata, brahmacharini, following all that puja and all you've asked me to do. I'll do all that puja. Brahmacharini. Saharams, tvaya ramsye veera. I shall enjoy with you. Ramsye, Ramanam. Ramanam karoti. I shall do Ramanam with you. That means I shall enjoy with you. Vaneshu, madhugandhishu. In the forests where there might be madhu gandha, honey smelled, honey fragrant forests also. Pushpa rasa gandhishu. Madhye pushparase madhu iti vaijayanti. So in those forests where with various kinds of flowers based fragrances and honey, in those fragrant forests, or in the Shardula Vrakashevitam Purushavarjitam forests. Either ways, I shall enjoy with you in Pativrata Dharma. Tvam hi kartum vane shaktaha.
Tvam hi kartum vane shaktaha.
Rama samparipalanam.
Rama samparipalanam.
Anyasyapi janasyeha.
Anyasyapi janasyeha.
Kim punar mama manada.
Kim punar mama manada.
Are Rama. Tvam hi vane samparipalanam kartum shaktaha. You alone are capable of ruling us even in forest. Anyasyapi janasya. Even of ordinary other people, you take care of them. If somebody says, oh, there's a big monster that has come to our villages from this jungle, you immediately go to hunt that monster and you kill it. You take care of everybody there. Yeah. Kim mama punar, kim punaha, kim mama. What do I have to ask about myself again? You will anyway naturally take care of me, Rama. You take care of people. You will anyway naturally take care of me. Manada. She is qualifying him with that great sambodhanam. Manam dadatiyaha saha manada. O one who gives respect to me. O one who respects me, which is you. O Rama who respects me. Such you. Respect as in not respect. What should we say? Manam is not necessarily respect. We like a word there. Regards, probably. Regards. One who gives regards for me, such you.
There are some, Manada Sadasya, honorary member, like that. They give that as an acronym.
Correct.
Manada Sadasya, Manada member, or whatever.
Correct. Manam, Abhimanam, Avamanam are the opposite one. So, yeah. So you are you give and take, you give respect to me. Such you who protects anybody, even in forest. What of me? You will naturally protect me, Rama. Why should I be afraid? And this is the beauty. It's 8:33. So I think we'll stop here. So it's a shorter sarga. There's only 10 more slokas. But how many are there now? 14 of us. What do you think? Shall we complete this sarga, or but which means it will take at least 15 more minutes to complete 10 shlokas? Or shall we take it up next time?
I think next time will be better.
Next time will be better. Yeah. So
Same here. I think we'll be able to focus more next and elaborate more. Now we'll have to rush through.
yes. So from this line, reading all these lines, she's saying, hey, why should I fear? This is the exact opening line of one of the Geetams, Kirtana of Bhadrachala Ramadasa in Telugu. He says, Ramuni Varamu, Makemi Vicharamu. Varamu means unke hai. Hum Ramji ke hai. हमारा क्या विचार है, वहां केमी विचारमु, विचार means not in Hindi विचार, but what afraid, what fear do we have? स्वामी
हमें क्या
नीदे
चिंता है?
हाँ, हमको क्या चिंता है, हम राम जी के हैं, हमारा क्या चिंता है? स्वामी नीदे भारमु, स्वामी आपका भार है हमारा, we are your burden, you will take care. दाशरथे जीवाधारमु, दाशरथी is our jiva adhar, he is the support, he is the basis on which we live, says his Pallavi of that Gita. So where did he get that? Where he, Tyagaraja Swami, so many devotees, where did they all get that that confidence, that that belief that yes, Rama will take care of us? How many people in the name of Rama gave their life? They said, hey, Rama will protect. What will you do? Come on, kill me. That's how several freedom fighters also have fought. With that confidence, hey, this body, if not this body, another body. So that much of confidence Rama gave to the entire Hindu world, and to the world, in fact, to the world. Unfortunately, whoever don't know, do not know, but at least we all Hindus know him. And so we get that confidence and belief and faith and pride in him. And one such example is Sita herself. She's saying, hey, Rama, I'm not afraid. I will go with you. Let there be any beast, any monster. As long as you are with me, or as long as I am with you, I have no fear. And that's the beauty. Again, as devotees, we should learn the lesson here. As long as we are with him, then he will of course be with us. Then there is no fear. Ramani varamu ma kemi vicharamu. Okay, we'll stop here. Anyone say Shanta Mantra?
I can say. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayah, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kashit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om.